Let me catch my breath. Friends, hi, people I don't know, people I do know. Welcome back to the Chemically Balanced Black Girl Podcast, episode 56. It is episode 56 because last time I recorded, I kept saying episode 54, and it was really pissing me off in the editing process because I just be thinking I know what I talk about, and then when I edit, I'm like, oh damn, I misspoke, and I stutter so many times. So this is episode 56. Hello and welcome back, welcome for the first time. I'm so nervous every time I do this, but it's okay. I have some things to talk to you guys about. I'm trying to make this a really short episode, so bear with me. I got a few things to talk about with you guys and just some stories to tell you. So I'm really aiming for like a 30-minute episode. Please, because last time it was like an hour and the editing was awful and it took so long to upload. So if I start rambling, just in the comments be like, damn bitch, I knew you couldn't do it. It's okay. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the Discord and the Patreon. Two totally different stories. Okay, first, I didn't put the Patreon out because I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous. I know I say this all the time to you guys, but I'm not lying. I've never put out anything that was like worth buying and like promoting. So it's new for me, and I don't know, I just don't have that like strong audacity to like ask people for money. I want your money. Please don't get me wrong. I really do. Sorry, that was rude. I really do want your money. I really, really do. I just don't have the type of personality to be like $5 a month, you know? Like I don't know how to like talk myself up to make me seem like I'm worth spending $5 a month on. Even though I know I am, and I think you should. I just don't know how to do it. So I didn't start the Patreon yet because I'm scared. If you would sign up for the Patreon, comment on this YouTube page. Don't DM me on Instagram. Don't DM me on TikTok. Don't DM me on anything else. Comment on this YouTube video and say, I'll sign up for your Patreon, Zaria. Just say that so that I can start the Patreon. Even if when I actually start it, you don't sign up, just say it so that way, like, somebody who actually would sign up is going to see it and be like, oh, this lovely little black girl deserves at least $5 a month for me. You know what I'm saying? Just so that when other people click on the video, they'll be like, damn, this bitch must be worth signing up for a Patreon for, and I will be. So just like, you know, help me out a little bit. If y'all don't feel that way, it's fine. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. It's okay. But as far as the Discord goes, I did start the Discord, and maybe 4 or 5 people signed up on the Discord, and that made me so happy. That made me really happy because I was like, damn, I think it's just about to be me up in this bitch. But then people started joining in. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing kind of bad on that because you guys already know I'm a very bad texture backer. So, but like I said, my New Year's resolution is really a challenge for me. So that's why I made it my New Year's resolution, is to be on the internet more and be more engaging and promote myself and throw myself out there. I didn't make it my New Year's resolution for nothing. Like, it's something that's like really, really, really extremely difficult for me. Like the same as if somebody who's never worked out a day in their life was like, all right, I'm going to start going to the gym 4 times a week now. And like, you've never been to the gym in your fucking life. How are you just automatically going to switch and start going to the gym 4 times a week? You're fucking not. It's going to take you a long time. And that's how I feel about the internet, because I'm like low key scared of it. Well, I'm like high key scared of it, and low key like not even like I know about content creators and I want to be one. Well, I am one because I'm doing it, but like I'm not like in the same headspace as a content creator. You know what I'm saying? So it's really I'm gonna have to literally turn myself into that bitch. And y'all, I just want y'all to be patient with me. I just want y'all to be I just want y'all to trust the process and be like, this bitch is gonna go somewhere. I know it. I can feel it because I am. You know, back when you remember when Corey Kenshin had that little swoop and then braces and shit? He wasn't always, he wasn't always, where he is now. And some of y'all rock with him, and I just want you to rock with me the same way. So that's all I wanted to say about that. But yes, welcome back to the greatest podcast on earth. What's turning into the greatest podcast on earth for all black girls. Like I said, short episode. So let's do a mental health check. let's do a mental health check, guys. How are we feeling? Have you cried this week? Matter of fact, let's not even do a week. Matter of fact, happy fucking Black History Month, y'all. Happy Black History Month. And we're gonna, little caveat, we're gonna talk about that for a minute, because last video I did not say happy Black History Month. That's because I was wrapped up on like making sure the video was good, making sure like everything else looks good. Happy Black History Month to all my Black men, Black women, Black in between, everything. This is one of my favorite months besides, my birthday month. Because you guys know I'm pro-Black. I say it all the time. I'm pro-Black to the point where sometimes it makes me delusional, or it makes me wrong, or it just makes me not think rationally, because I'm always on the side of Black people, and I always will be until it's proven that I shouldn't be, which is rare, but it still happens. So yeah, happy Black History Month. If you're Black and you're watching this, if you're Black and you're listening to this, I'm holding up a peace sign for you, because you're my yeah. And if you're half Black, your day it ended a couple days ago. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not joking. But no, happy Black History Month. I love being Black. Hey, that's loud as fuck. What is that? I can hear that. I can hear whatever you're doing on your phone. Turn it down.
I'm not doing nothing.
What is that noise then?
I'm not listening. I'm on Twitter. That's your house.
Oh, it's making that noise?
That's you.
Where's that coming from? Technical difficulties. It's coming from outside? Is it coming from outside?
Yeah.
Close the window then. You take too long to answer.
Sure.
This nigga do everything slow. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to say. Sorry. I just yelled at him for no reason. Obviously I created this podcast for Black women, because we just, we're I can say the same old repeated fucking fucked up ass, tired ass, exhausting ass statements, but we're just amazing. And unfortunately we don't get the help and resources and hype and flowers and respect that we deserve, because everybody knows we deserve it, but it take obviously a fucking arm and a leg to give it. So happy Black History Month to all the Black women out there. This podcast is for you. All right. So, and also before we get into the podcast, I added shelves and I thought that I would put my DS on the shelf, because I've had that shit since I was like 9. And I talk about it a lot, and I feel like it's a really big part of my identity, especially when I was a kid. And then I have my octopus. Instead of on the couch, I put her up here because that's a good representation of me too. I think I look like an octopus. Octopus is my favorite animal. And then I have this Peace on Earth pendant that I found at Goodwill, because I love shopping at Goodwill, and when I saw it, I was like, that would be nice. That's a nice thing to put like on display, because I would love peace on Earth. Is it gonna happen? No. But is it something that you should represent and like hope for and like, activate for? Yeah. And then I got some fingernail polish and like a crystallization of a koi fish, which I'm pretty sure you can't see because it's like clear. So yeah. And then you guys know that I want a big like LED sign of the podcast name right above me. But y'all, the name of this podcast is so fucking long. That's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to like CIBG podcast, the LED sign, and that really hurt my feelings. And now I don't know if I want to do that, because I don't want the abbreviation in the LED lights. I want people to read it and have it say Chemically Imbalanced Black Girl Podcast. I don't want niggas to look at it and be like, what does CIBG mean? I don't care. Scroll. You know what I'm saying? Chemically Imbalanced, the name captures people's attention, and that's why I named it that. I'm not putting the fucking abbreviation in an LED sign, or do you guys think I should do that? I'm so irritated by that, honestly, because I tried to order it like last week, and the lady who I was ordering it from, she was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. Name's long as fuck. Not gonna do it. She didn't even say not gonna do it. She was like, can't do it. And I was like, you can't? She was like, can't, won't do it, actually. And I was like, damn. Like, the first word got like 10 letters in it. She was like, absolutely the fuck not. Love that you tried. Respect that you tried. I'm not gonna fucking do that. And I was just like, okay, so now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know how to. I do eventually want the podcast name here. Maybe I'll just put it in like sticker form and then like have an outline, have the outline of it be LED lighted. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. And then over here, obviously, I'm gonna take all of this away and put like some actual decorations. And then on this wall, I'm gonna add like more shelves so I can put like my anime decorations and shit like that. So yeah, guys. And then I told you guys I'm gonna put a couch cover here. Like, it's all gonna be different. It's all gonna be different. It's gonna look better. I promise you. Just keep on watching and watch the progression. But short video, guys. Wait, did I finish the mental health check-in? This is how you know. If in 5 years, if I haven't won an award for most like unstable podcasts, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I feel like a few minutes ago I said we were gonna do a mental health check-in, and then I started talking about something completely different. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess that's the like start of my mental health check-in. First of all, let me ask you guys how you're doing. Please comment in the comments if you're watching this. How are you doing? I'm asking you a question. Answer me in the comments. I don't care if you think that's embarrassing. I want to know. I'm asking you. I want to know how you're doing. How are you doing? That's what I asked. Have you cried this month? Oh, that's what it was. I started talking about Black History Month. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, have you cried this month? Did something piss you off this month? Did you lose something this month? Did you gain something this month? Like, how are you doing on the inside, you know? For me, I'm feeling very neutral. I haven't cried. I haven't been like overly happy. I've been very content. And I feel like last time I did this, I was either sad or like completely jaded. And I'm not sad now. I'm actually, I don't know, because I hate saying that because it feels like a lie. I hate saying like I'm actually really happy because like I'm not. I'm not sad at all, and I'm not mad. I'm just like, I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm chill. I've been pissed off a few times this week, but I don't think being pissed is like a mental health like thing. I don't think that's like a mental emotion. I think like somebody cut me off in traffic or something like that, or you know, something stupid. But I'm fine. I'm doing fine. Decorating a house is a lot more challenging than I thought, and I've had an apartment before. You guys know that. But it was tiny. It was like a little loft apartment, and the walls were brick. The floor was concrete. There wasn't really anything to decorate. It kind of was its own decoration because of how like industrial it looked. So I didn't really have to do much except like hang stuff on the wall. But like there's a whole kitchen, and like there wasn't a kitchen in my apartment. But no, like this is different. It's not. It's set up a lot different. And I don't know what color I want anything, y'all. I'm trying to stay in like the pinks, green, purple, white combo, but then a part of me really likes earth tone colors. Like I like browns and tans and stuff like that, you know. You guys are like, girl, get into the fucking episode. And I'm trying. I just talk so much, and I promise you this episode's not going to be long. If I have to clip out 20 minutes, this episode is not going to be long. But I just say cat, but I just want to talk to you guys about a little couple things that's been on my mind lately, you know. Just a little weekly catch up episode. So it's gonna be fun. Also, hold on, bitch, because in the Patreon, I really need you guys to comment below if you would sign up for the Patreon, because I need motivation and I need like somebody to like give me, just like, bitch, I got your back. Even if I'm the only Patreon, bitch, I'll sign up. I need that from y'all. But what I was thinking about doing on the Patreon for me and you guys, I really like listening to music, and I think that I have a really interesting playlist. And I was thinking about doing videos on Patreon that's like a smoke and music listen session. Because for those of you who like music, you can probably catch some new tunes. For those of you who just like looking at me, you can watch me like vibe out to music, roll up, smoke. If you don't like watching shit like that, then maybe don't watch that, you know, because I'm definitely gonna be but yeah, and that'll also help me practice like my fear of being like on camera. Because I know you guys won't judge me since it's in the Patreon. It's like close knit, tight knit, like it's only for you guys. So I feel like I won't be as shy as I usually would be on camera, and I'll be able to like, you know, open up and you know I talk way too fucking much. So while I'm rolling up and while I'm listening to music, there's gonna be a story time. There's gonna be like a watch me do this, or like there's no way I'm not gonna talk. So that's another piece of content I was interested in putting on the Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that, just let me know, you know. But if you're not, then I'll just fuck off. So it's okay. But I do want to tell you this one story. This one time I'm saying this one time, it was like 2 weeks ago, but my coworker needed a hotel, and she's too young to put the reservation in her name. So she was like, Zari, can you like can you not pay for it, but could you like, I'll send you the money and you like put the hotel in your name and like give her your ID. She didn't have an ID. That was what the problem was. So I was like, yeah, I got you. It's fine. She was like, yeah, she was giving me her stuff to put in the hotel room because she was going later. I don't know if she was meeting her nigga or nothing like that. She was like, I'll be there later. You just give me the key card and stuff like that, and put all my shit in there, and then I'll just go from there. And I was like, all right, bet. So I go up to the hotel to, you know, get the room in my name, pay for it and stuff like that. She gave me the clerk gives me the room key. So I go to the room to put my coworker's stuff down in the room and like hide the like room key, like not like under the door, but like to where she could pull it out. And I walk in the hotel room and it's like dirty as fuck in there. And I was like, wow. Well, I walked in and immediately I put her stuff on the bed and I immediately saw like stains on the pillow and they were like orange. And I was like, mm-mm. And then I walked in the bathroom and like the sink had like water all over it. And I was like, no. And then I like went over to the bathroom and it had like shit in it. And I was like, no, like, what is the problem? So I grabbed her shit back and I went downstairs. This is the point of the story that I want to make sure you guys know, because I didn't know this. You cannot talk the way you talk to everybody. And I know that doesn't make sense, but let me land. This is also another one of my like character flaws, is like I talk to everybody like I've known them my whole life. Like I talk to everybody like they're my cousin, and that's really a problem in professional settings. It just is. So let me tell you what happened. And Mango, if you're watching, I didn't tell you the story on purpose because I wanted you to hear it on here. So I go down to the like hotel front desk and I'm like, hey, I was just here a few minutes ago. The room that I was just given was like unbelievably dirty. Like I took pictures and everything. So I'm showing the girl like the pictures and stuff like that. And she's like, oh my God, I can't even believe that was like left like that. Like, don't worry. I'm going to give you a new room. Let me go back and talk to my manager. Da, da, da. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she comes back like maybe 10 minutes later. And she's like, hey, we got you a new room. Like, it's it's on a whole different floor and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, could you have, this is what I say. Okay. I'm not thinking this is the bad thing. This is just what I say. Cause I would talk like this to everybody. I go, okay, thank you so much. Can you actually make sure the housekeeper checks the room first to make sure it's clean? Because if it's dirty again, I'm going to fucking kill myself. That's what I said, right? And I thought it was funny because, you know, that's just the way I talk. The lady was like, y'all, I wish I could show you how she looked at me. Like, she didn't even laugh. And I thought that was funny. So she was like, okay, 1 second. And she just like walked away. Why did the hotel security guard come over to me and was like, ma'am, do we need to call the police? I was like, wait, okay, I'm lying. When he said that at first, I got mad because I was like, because he was white. And, you know, first thing I thought of, I was like, no, bitch, why? Like, why would we need to call the police? I'm immediately thinking, like, I'm getting this room for somebody else. He caught on to me. I'm going to jail. So I got mad. I was like, I didn't call him a bitch, obviously, because he would smack shit out of me. But I was like, no, why? And he was like, oh, I just got word that, like, you're having, like, thoughts of, like, self-harm. Boy, I bust out laughing. I was like, who told you that? The hotel, like, receptionist? He was like, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss who told me that. I was like, boy. I was like, sir, that's just the way I talk. Da, da, da. Like, I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying, like, the room was, like, exceptionally dirty. So I was just joking. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself, you know. It's like a joke. It's like a millennial joke. And he was like, oh, okay. maybe you shouldn't say that though. And I was like, I feel like I just learned that lesson just now. So I'm sorry for the confusion. First of all, why would you tell on me? I was so surprised. I was like, no, this bitch didn't whisper to the security, like, watch that bitch over there. I don't know what she's thinking, but she was just talking about killing herself. Can y'all believe that? I was like, not him about to call an ambulance on me because I jokingly said I was about to kill myself. So you can't talk to everybody like they're your friend. You just can't. You just can't. And that's a really big problem. That's actually not the first time I've been in that issue. I talk to everybody the same way. Whether I'm a cashier, whether I'm a receptionist, whether I'm working in a hospital, I'm like, damn girl, how you doing? I don't know. That's just one of my really big pet peeves. Which I think is kind of endearing about me. I find it very sweet and very cute. Other people find it alarming and not so cute. So, whatever. Okay, next topic. Y'all, I've never been such a hypocrite in my life, and I have to talk about it. So I am a very big advocate for, like, letting dead people rest. Like, I feel like after a solid year of that person being dead, bringing them up, like, for, like, memory and stuff like that is nice, but, like, making new content about those people is where I draw the line. That shit pisses me off. Why we've had 3 movies of Whitney Houston, why we've had 7 of Michael Jackson plus 2 albums is beyond me. I don't understand shit like that. And when I saw that they were making a new Michael Jackson movie, I got so irritated because I was like, it's been over 10 years. Can we not let this nigga rest positively and peacefully, please? I don't understand why y'all keep bringing this man name in and shit. Like, he's had 7 movies. This nigga made a whole song with Justin Timberlake and he was dead for 3 years. What is happening? Like, I know he was the icon. I know this man was, like, the greatest entertainer alive. Trust me, I know that. But please leave him alone. And then, you guys, I saw a picture of his nephew, because y'all know his nephew is playing him in this new biopic. I saw the first look of his nephew in costume playing Michael Jackson. I said, when is fucking movie coming out? I was like, I have to watch it. He looked so good. I think he was in, like, his Smooth Criminal outfit, or I don't know what music video outfit he was in, but he was in all white. Maybe the one with Naomi Campbell. I don't know, y'all, but he looked just like that nigga. When I tell you he looked just like Michael, he looked exactly like him. To the point where in the video I was watching, it was like a first look at, whatever his name is, as Michael Jackson. I thought the first picture was Michael Jackson, and I was waiting for it to, like, slide to him. And it just was him. I was like, oh shit. The makeup artist did their damn thing. So I'm actually going to watch it. And I'm going to be a hypocrite because I know as I'm watching it, I'm going to be like, this movie was not necessary. But at the end of it, I'm going to be like, damn, he ate, he did the damn thing. I don't know. So I just felt like, damn, I hate when, like, I see something and I have to, like, immediately go against, like, my beliefs and morals. I'm just like, it look like it's going to be fire. Now, I'll say that now with just that one still picture. I haven't seen a trailer, bitch. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen no action video, nothing. I'll only see one picture, and it had the power to change my mind. So when they start coming out with trailers and shit like that and teasers, then, we'll jump back on this conversation. But as of right now, bitch, I'm sold by the one picture. I was like, damn. Now, his voice and dance moves is really what's going to sell it. So I need to see one clip, one type of video clip, and we'll be good. There is a dynamic that I want to talk about, and I debated if I want to talk about this on this episode because one thing that I do hate about Black people, even though I love us down, love y'all, love us, but there's one thing I hate about us, and that is that we have so many, like, competition topic conversations about absolutely nothing. Women versus men, pulling out versus staying in, fucking Doritos or Takis. Like, we just have so many empty ass fucking conversations about nothing. And most of the time they're pit against each other. Like, Black people who do this versus Black people who do that. Who fucking gives a fuck, right? But this is something that I thought was really interesting. And I noticed it when I'm promoting my podcast, right? So I like to consider myself like a strange, awkward Black girl, right? And I wouldn't say weird, because when I call people weirdo, I mean it in a bad way, right? So I like the terms like nerd, dorky. Like, I like those terms because I feel like that's what I am. But if I call you a fucking weirdo, I don't mean that you're quirky. I mean that you got some fucking screws loose and somebody need to knock the bitches straight. That's what I mean by weirdo. So I don't like calling myself a weird black girl. I like calling myself like a strange, awkward black girl, like I said. And there's such a, for me, there's like two different types of black girls. There's like your shy, awkward, strange, like nerdy, dorky black girl. And then there's like your bad bitch black girl, right? And don't get me wrong. When I say bad bitch, I don't mean the type of bad bitch that can't come over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about personality. So when, let me give you an example. So when I'm promoting my podcast and I like see like a black girl's page, or like even if I see a black girl in person, there's always one type of black girl that I'm like, she's not gonna watch, she's not gonna fuck with this podcast. That's all. I'm talking about anime. I'm talking about fucking books. I'm talking about shit that this bitch is not interested in. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's some bad bitches out here that are watching this and just like, damn bitch, I can't read. I can't be a bad bitch and like watch anime. I can't be a bad bitch but also like do other shit over there. And you can. I'm just saying, I can tell that's not what you get on the internet for. You know what I'm saying? You get on the internet for like, now I gotta name some bad bitches. That's crazy. You get on the internet for like, B. Simone and, like I'm looking at him for help. I don't know, like rappers' girlfriends and shit like that. Like, y'all know rappers' girlfriends. Like, that's what you get on the internet to look at. Like, you wanna, yeah. See, Elijah gotta help me because I don't know shit. But you get on Instagram. There's black girls that get on Instagram to see like ass shaking, money getting thrown at them, nails done, flying, getting flown out, jet black bust down. You know what I'm saying? What club we going to, hookah lounge and shit like that. There's the black girls that come on the internet for that and to portray that and to watch that and to follow that. And then there's black girls like me who get on the internet to see, you know, what fucking rom-com book is hot on the block, what fucking anime just came out that's full of season, you know, that only got one season or is full, or like, you know, what I don't know, it's just weird black girl shit. And it's a tug because I want my podcast to be for all black women, but it's clearly not, because this does not embody what some black girls get on the internet to see. Because if this isn't like made of diamonds and like my wrist isn't like drowning and fucking I don't have like a burgundy, you know, bust down, and this isn't Louis, it's just not gonna give for some girls. Like, I know this bitch don't have a guitar sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the hold down, bow down is going on? So that is very difficult when I'm trying to promote the podcast. But I feel like the people who were meant to find my podcast listen to it, so it's not that difficult for me. And I know Mango is gonna watch this and be like, damn bitch, so I can't be a bad bitch and like a earthy, you know, quiet black girl. And you can, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't take this out of context. Don't be like, damn, we can't be both no more. I never said that. I never said you couldn't be both. I'm just saying that if one is one and the other is other, there's a fucking divide. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not both, but that's not saying I don't know a bitch that is both, right? Because I never pop out with, I'm never over here, bitch. I'm always, I'm always over here. So, with the girls that aren't both, I'm just saying, you know, stumbling upon those people when I'm trying to promote my podcast is a little difficult. Now, and friends, that's fine. Because I got friends who pop out I got friends over here, and that's fine. But obviously, you know, promoting a podcast and hanging out are two different things. Anyway, okay. Next topic. Okay. So I think this is going to be the last topic, guys, but I'm just trying to make it a quick episode, you know. They'll get better as I keep going, but I want to talk to you guys about my music taste. And I take my music very seriously. My playlist is something award worthy. I'm not lying. I've told this to many people and they're always like, oh, you're chatting shit. And I'm like, that's cool, but we can battle. Like, we can go playlist for playlist. Like, y'all know how niggas be going like, what they be saying, bag for bag, bar for bar? What they say? What niggas say? Band for band. Y'all know how niggas be saying, let's go band for band? Let's go track for track. And I win every time. My playlist is undefeated, okay? And so when I say that, people always ask me like what my favorite music genre is, and I never had a fucking answer, and it always made me feel like I wasn't true to the game if I didn't have an answer. Like my genre always made it feel like it was gonna make or break whether my playlist was worthy or not. So I never had an answer to what my favorite genre of music is. And I finally got an answer, y'all. My favorite genre of music is like coke and melancholy, right? And separately, right? But depending on the artist, it can be both. You know what I'm saying? Like for melancholy, artists like Diana Ross, like Patsy Cline, Celine Dion, like those are really good like artists that embody like melancholy. Like they just sing sad. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they're singing about something happy, they're just singing sad. Like the song Good Morning Heartache by Diana Ross, it just sounds sad. I mean, it is a sad song, but she those are like masters of like singing with that yearning sound. And then you have like coke. And when I say coke, I do mean cocaine. Like I don't mean like soda. I mean like actual coke in your veins. And then there's some artists that like separately, I'm looking at my notes because I wrote it down. There's artists that have that really good coke sound, like Prince, Queen, the Coasters. Those are just all people who sound like if they weren't on coke, they did it before, and like they're singing with the yearning of like trying coke again. You know what I'm saying? It just sound like coke was involved in making the music at some point. You know what I'm saying? And then some artists are really good at combining the two, and those are some of the most orgasmic songs and music compilations that you'll ever hear. Like Frank Ocean is really good at combining coke and melancholy. He can do basically no wrong musically. That nigga's perfect, damn near. SZA is really good at combining coke and melancholy. Who else did I say? Kaleo, the band. If you haven't heard any music by them, they're good. That song "No Good" by Kaleo used to have me in a chokehold back in like 2018. Childish Gambino is really good at mixing coke and melancholy. And if you're not an OG Childish Gambino fan, you're gonna think that I'm talking about like this is the no. If you're not an OG Childish Gambino fan, you're gonna think I'm talking about This Is America and Redbone, and I'm fucking not. I'm talking about like Royalty, like Stone Mountain. I'm talking about like cul-de-sac type beat, you know? I'm talking about back then. That's what I'm talking about. The older Childish Gambino. You niggas don't know about that. And also don't let what Donald is now deter you from what Childish did back in the day. And also, while we're on the topic, I think This Is America and Redbone were more Donald Glover than Childish Gambino, because we all know that them two niggas cannot be the same person. Like, they just can't be. And I just feel like Donald is like a little bit more sus than Childish Gambino. Cause I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like he'll either drop like some fire shit or he'll drop some sus shit. You know what I'm saying? And he don't do no interviews. He don't do no outings. No nothing in between what he dropped. You know what I'm saying? So it's either fire or it's either suspect. And either way, that's the last you gonna hear him. You're not hearing that nigga. You're not hearing from that nigga again until like 3 years ago when he decided to drop something else. Like this nigga dropped random shows and performances more than he'll ever drop like an interview or an explanation. Or I'm still worried about Clapping for the Wrong Reasons that came out 13 years ago. So yeah, I don't know, he just real sus. Like you gotta love him with like a side eye. Like, okay, nigga. Like even going backwards, Swarm was weird as fuck. And if you don't think so, that's cool. But it was weird as fuck as far as like what he can do, like artist wise. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like, because to me, Atlanta was amazing. I loved Atlanta. I think it was very artistic. I think it was very creative with how many stories he was able to tell in that show. I don't think Redbone was that good of an album. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know what he's done before, I'm just like, I don't know. It sounds very Donald-y. It sounds very I don't know. It just sounded not like Childish Gambino. That's why we separate those two niggas. It's just like, okay, this is Donald. This is Childish Gambino. And if anybody knows me, I've been like a faithful and consistent meat writer for Donald Glover since like 2014. That's how I know like some shit is shifting. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to make music like The Weeknd. Y'all remember when The Weeknd used to have like that coke infested music? That's how Donald used to rap. And then he stopped. And that's when Childish Gambino had to get sucked away from that nigga, because it's just like, okay, you don't know what you're doing, but we're gonna put you over here. We're gonna say Donald Glover is the actor, and you know he and the showrunner and shit like that, and the writer and director and producer. Childish Gambino is specifically and only a fucking rapper. Okay, he can't be dealt with the likes of this nigga over here. You know, so these niggas are two totally different people. They have to be, because that nigga over there, Donald, be tripping. I don't know what he got into, but yeah, it's not. We can't give them the same accolades. We can't. Okay. What are we gonna talk about next? Here's where I'm gonna end the episode. Just a little PSA. I'm not gonna do the "Am I the asshole" that I thought I was gonna do. I'm gonna save it for next episode when it could be a longer episode. For the people out there who don't want to be an inconvenience or don't like starting unnecessary issues, if the inconvenience isn't like life or death or like taking a lot of time, I feel like you shouldn't worry about being an inconvenience. If the only inconvenience at the end of the day is going to be on you, I feel like you should do it. And let me explain what I mean. Especially if you're going to complain about it, because those are the type of people that I really don't like to be around. If something is bothering me and there's something I can do about it, 10 times out of 10, I'm going to do something about it. If there's a solution and I'm irritated about something, I'm going to like, oh, get up and go do the solution. And it really bothers me when people would rather complain about it than do something about it. Like, for example, me and my nigga that's not my nigga were out to eat. Oh, also, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I hope you did something sweet. I hope you ate like a New Year's oyster. And I also hope that you got some flowers and stuff like that. Because have y'all noticed, I caveat so much. I be talking about absolutely fucking nothing. I jump from one conversation to the other, but it's okay. That's why y'all click on this podcast. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but the niggas nowadays are really getting ahead of themselves and be like, why should I get her something for Valentine's Day? I'm the prize. Like, what's she bringing to the table? Nigga, fuck you and buy the flowers. They're $1. They're $1. You wanna slide up in the cooch, right? You wanna break the back door in, right? You wanna shoot the club up, right? Buy me a fucking flower. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand shit like that. That made me so mad. Every nigga on the way home passed at least 67 flowers. At least. You can buy me one. If you didn't get shit for Valentine's Day this year, girl, leave. I'm telling you, he not gonna change by next Valentine's Day. Leave that nigga. I don't care what his excuse was. Unless he was in a hospital on death row, leave that nigga. It is no point of, it's no reason. He could have picked a flower up from fucking outside. He could have got you a fucking dandelion, bitch. There is no reason you shouldn't have gotten. If that's your nigga, if that's your like thing on the side, that's like, you know, if that's not your nigga, then, you know, whatever, he didn't have to get you shit. But if that's your man, and you're calling that you don't have nothing to show. I'm not saying he had to buy you a Bentley and a fucking Rolls Royce, but bitch, one singular flower. Okay. So I don't know if y'all noticed that, but y'all need to stop. What was I talking about before? Fuck. This is why I gotta stop. This is why it's bad. What was I talking about before? Oh no. What was I talking about before? Oh no. Wait. Let me look at my notes and see if I can find it. No, I lost it. This is why I shouldn't caveat. Oh yeah. Okay. So me and my nigga that's not my nigga, we were out to eat. And we had put in an appetizer and we had ordered our food, right? It's been like 30 minutes. Appetizer ate out. So he goes, damn, our appetizer should have been out. I forgot all about the appetizer, right? Because he ordered it. I was like, oh shit, you're right. It should have been out. Our food about to come out. So I see the waitress walk past. I'm about to call her name to ask her where the fuck our appetizer is. He goes, oh, no, don't do that. And I'm like, why? He's like, because she probably busy. I don't give a fuck if she busy. Like, she is busy. She at work. But I also want to know where our food at. He acts like I'm going to bite her fucking head off. Or like, I'm going to ask her like, bitch, where the fuck is that appetizer? I'm not doing that. And you know, a lot of people do that to me. A lot of people think that I'm a overreact when I'm when I'm just trying to do simple shit. It's like, oh no, you gonna overreact. What have I ever done to make you think I'm overreact? Anyway, so I'm getting mad because I'm like, okay, so you don't give a fuck about the appetizer. And maybe this is where my red flag kicked in because I was really irritated. And he was like, no, I do, but I don't want you to say nothing to her. So what the fuck did you say something to me for? You know what I'm saying? I'm clearly not even remembering the appetizer. I have not mentioned the appetizer once. I told you I forgot about it. So I'm not even thinking that the appetizer is supposed to be coming. So why the fuck did you just interrupt my thoughtless process? And now all I'm thinking about is how late the fucking appetizer is. You know what I'm saying? I know that don't irritate y'all, but that irritated the fuck out of me. Why would you say something if you don't want the problem to be fixed? Oh, it's gonna come eventually. Then maybe you shouldn't have fucking complained. Maybe you should have just shut the fuck up and waited for it to come. Y'all, I know this is a huge red flag because it's just like, now you are overreacting. But like, do you also see my side? Y'all don't have to relate to what I'm saying, but you gotta fucking understand. There is no point of complaining if you're not gonna do anything about it. I'll give you another fucking example. I'm in a car with my other friend and I'm driving. Somebody cut me off without using a blinker. That's my number one pet peeve in driving. There is a thing on the side of your steering wheel that indicates to let motherfuckers behind you and in front of you know that you're about to turn. Why the fuck would you not use it? That shit made me so mad. Anyway, I'm in a car. I'm driving. Homegirl sitting beside me. The motherfucker in front of me cut me off to the point where I have to slam on brakes. This bitch, as she's leaning forward, breaking her neck from the brake I have to do, she goes, oh my God, why are you honking your horn at them? Bitch, because we almost just died. What the fuck are you talking about? What are we talking about? Because me and you both just almost died. What you mean, don't honk the fucking horn? She's like, I don't know, that's just so annoying. It's so problematic. Bitch, I'ma honk the fuck out of this horn if somebody cut me off or somebody pissed me off while I'm driving. I don't have road rage. You know, I'm not like honking it, like, I'm not like laying on the horn and like sticking my middle finger out the window and throwing shit. I used to do that, but I stopped. I told y'all I saw one Criminal Minds episode. Lady got shot in the face. I was like, maybe I should change my ways. So I don't do that no more, but I'm gonna definitely honk my horn to let you know that the decision you just made vehicularly was stupid as fuck. And I hate people that are just like, no, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Y'all remind me of them people and families when some shit really need to be talked about, y'all don't talk about because y'all don't want to start shit or y'all don't want to be an inconvenience. I'm gonna inconvenience the fuck out of whoever inconvenienced me. I hate shit like that. Stop. If you go to a drive-thru and they give you food that's wrong, go back in there and get the fucking shit that you paid for and you asked for. I hate stuff like that. Y'all, we are grown as fuck. Say something. Do something. I don't want to be an inconvenience. All your fucking life? That's insane, y'all. That's insane. I'm gonna end the video episode here. Hopefully, this is not a long episode. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you're listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, rate the damn podcast, okay? Say something. Give me an emoji. 5 stars, please. It be hella y'all listening to me, and I'm just be like, do they skip over the part where I say rate and like the episode? Y'all don't give a fuck. No, I'm just kidding. But if you're listening on YouTube, you guys are really doing a good job of commenting and liking the video, which I don't even ask you guys to do most of the time on YouTube, but there's been a few of you that just automatically like it. Leave a comment. Tell me how you doing. Like, talk to me. I really want to get y'all out of the habit of DMing me when you talk to me and talk to me in the comments, because I want new people that listen to the podcast to know that they can also talk to me in the comments. I love when y'all DM me, especially when it's about personal shit. But I want people to know that it's a safe space where you can put it in the comments and that nobody's gonna come on there like, look at this bitch airing her whole heart out. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be able to know that that's a place that they can do it, and I'll still be able to see it and respond. No updates on merch yet. Like I said, every video from now on, there's gonna be something new that pops up. So keep watching them to be surprised and see what's going on. Y'all who are in the Discord, just be patient with me. I have a really bad problem with communication and consistency when it comes to being on my phone and online and stuff like that, but I promise I'll get better. That's why I made it my New Year's resolution. I have no choice but to get better because I'm trying to eat from this podcast, literally. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great week because today is Sunday. I hope you eat good. Hope you get to the gym. I hope you listen to some good music. Hope some money comes your way. And I'll see you next episode. Bye.